Good morning, guys. I got called out to a leaking toilet when they flushed. I thought it'd be a good opportunity once I got here and saw how bad it was. So, bring you along for the ride. So where I can tell, floor's dipping in. Subfloor's probably rotted out. I done sent the client a message saying, hey, subfloor's probably rotted out. I'll know more once I pull the toilet. To start with, I was just going to replace wax seal and replace the flange if needed. So it looks like it's going to need some subfloor repaired. So I'll see if I can find y'all a spot to watch and go along. I'm just going to pick it up and put it right in the bathtub. I'm gonna get some gloves and a Walmart bag for this old wax ring. See if I got some paper towels so I can clean this mess up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. See if I can find a good angle. Alright. There's that. Yep, so the subfloor is bad. I'll see what the client wants me to do, if they want me to go ahead and replace it or not. It's not, you don't really have any other choice. The toilet's just gonna keep leaking, making it worse. I put the toilet back on here, it's still gonna leak. So we'll see what the client says. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. So you can see this side is pushed down a lot, and you can see over here it's cracking and everything else. So for this type, you'd have to probably pull all this floor up and just find out how far it goes. It looks like they have 1/2-inch plywood on top of the actual subfloor. So, see what they say. Alright guys, got off another client. We're gonna rip all this old flooring up, see how bad and how big of a section of plywood subfloor I'm gonna need to replace, and then we're just gonna put linoleum down. So this stuff's just pulling right up, it's wet. As you can see, it's old linoleum underneath the flooring's soaked, so I'm gonna cut it out as well. Once I get all this flooring removed and this linoleum cut up, I'll bring you back and show you the subfloor. Alright guys, so here's what we got so far. Pulling up that old linoleum and flooring. Found a weak spot in the floor there. I'm gonna have to patch that. And then there's what we're looking at. I'm gonna have to go all the way right back here to replace that section of flooring. This one, probably need to go ahead and patch it too. It's all dried out. Looks like old damage. That's why they put this flooring on there. It's a little thicker. But where we're going with linoleum, I'm going to have to patch that. So, what we got. I'm going to go ahead, cut out some of that old flooring so I can see what the other joists and stuff look like. And then make a store run. I'll bring you back once I got that flooring cut out. Alright guys, I'm going to show you what's going on. I got the little corner cut out, and it's pretty bad. So you can tell, and I'll show it here in a second, that there's been damage here before. And it's going to be a big job. I'll still push to get it done today, even if I gotta work late. So let me show you what we got. So as you can see, there's been some rot here before. Now it looks like they've done this one right. They put a new beam right beside of it, new. But this one, for the toilet, nothing. So most likely this goes, let's see if we can look. Oh. So it's going to go maybe they might have that tied in a little bit. I can tell. But it's going to go all the way back there. And it is rotted. So what I can tell is it's rotted out before. Floor sunk. They tried to jack it up and brace it up. And there's nothing, there's no screws, there's nothing holding that on there. And then for a nailer for that side, they just have like a 2x4 or 6 sitting in there. And it wasn't level, so then they added a shim. So what I gotta do now is I will bring this one back to the next joist. And then I'm probably gonna run a new joist there, and probably over here. So it's all good. I'm gonna get level, put it on the toilet, see what where it's flush with that. See how far the toilet's sent down from this floor. Because most likely, I mean, as you can tell, there's a big old gap underneath that wall. And this wall, I shouldn't be able to shake it. So there's nothing holding that wall there. But it's most likely this floor is sitting like this at an angle. So in all reality, this over here probably needs raised up. So I'm gonna get my level, set it on there, see how far it is. And that will also let me know. So this floor is at an inch. So I might have to get an inch worth of new subfloor. Or we'll have to see how it works out. But that's where we are at. For this one, I'm gonna come in, there's that joist right here, so I'm gonna cut it right there, cut along, and it looks like there's a splice here, so I'll rip that up and see if there's something there I can now screw put a little pillar piece in there for it. So I probably won't bring it. I'll clean this cut up once I get my plywood in. I'll set my piece of plywood down, mark where I need to cut it. That way it just falls right in, but it won't go too much farther over. This one, probably gonna come back to here. You can see there's a nail, so I'm gonna have a joist right here. So I'll come over here a little bit, cut it. That way I can try to get center of that joist. Well, with that being said, let's get to it.